Want to become the hero Gotham needs? Let's make your dream a reality. Over the years, various gadgets similar to the ones Batman used in the movies have been created, and they're pretty cool. It just goes to show that becoming a superhero overnight isn't that hard. Besides, Batman probably spent a buttload of money on Amazon. 1. D30 Armor. If you're serious about gearing up with Batman essentials, you'll first want to suit up and get your body some hard protection. When I talk about protection, no bodysuit beats the D30 armor. With its macho look and core design, it has proven to be very durable. The bodysuit comes as a set with a number of pieces. There's a backplate, a pair of shoulder, elbow, knee, and hip plates, so there's no doubt that it's doing a good job protecting your vitals. Also, one great thing about D30 is that it's made up of intelligent molecules that fuse and lock together upon a level of impact. Before you put it on, it's quite flexible and soft. That's why it's such a comfortable choice for users. I know you're probably wondering if D30 is bulletproof. After all, in the movies, Batman seemed to do a good job fending off bullets like they were sticks. I'm going to give it to you straight. D30 armor is not bulletproof. It was only designed for blunt trauma impacts. That's why it's mostly used by bike riders. So before you have any funny ideas and get yourself killed in armed combat, I'd advise you to spend some cash on bulletproof vests. 2. Bodyguard Stun Glove. Next up, we have the Bodyguard Stun Glove. Batman often uses his gadgets to incapacitate adversaries without causing permanent harm. We have a real-world counterpart to help you imitate the caped crusader. As the name implies, the Bodyguard Stun Glove has a taser that temporarily immobilizes your foes by sending a shock down their bodies. Don't worry, a shock from this device won't kill the victim. The Stun Glove isn't just an electric piece of gear that covers your hands. It also has protective forearm armor that is resistant to most human strikes. If you're not brawling with a gorilla, your limbs should still be intact by the time you're done. The funny thing is that the Bodyguard was initially designed for protection against cougar attacks. Moreover, it comes with an integrated LED flashlight and a video camera that lets you record everything going on from different angles at a quality of 720p HD. Once the recording starts, a green laser comes on, and your target becomes aware that they are being recorded. The ingenious creator of the Bodyguard Stun Glove left some room in this gadget for the addition of other features like radio communications, GPS, live video transmitters, automated license plate readers, and biometric readers. 3. Returning Batarang. Now let's talk about the returning Batarang. Batman's signature weapon is a versatile tool that he uses for various purposes, and apparently, someone in our world has made something similar. I hate to say it, but these might actually beat the ones Batman used in Dark Knight. The returning Batarang is wider than an average-sized man's waist and moves at an incredible speed. It should be hard for assailants to get away. When Victor Poulin was creating his masterpiece, he made sure to give them blunt edges to avoid any casualties. It's all fun and games till someone actually dies. Better safe than sorry, right? Thinking about it now, Batman's batarangs weren't always depicted as lethal weapons. They were mostly used to knock down his opponents. I don't recall any enemies getting beheaded with a batarang, though that would be a sight to see. Aside from being a great addition to your crime-fighting arsenal, the batarang is really fun equipment. It moves like an actual boomerang and can be mastered with practice. It can easily be used for role-play games with friends. Just make sure you don't target an average Joe's face. 4. Utility Stick. N-Find. Moving on, we have the utility stick N-Find. Batman is famous for his keen detective skills, but we should know he can't perform any of that Sherlock Holmes magic without his tracking equipment, the Stick and Find utility. You already know where I'm going with this. If you're going to solve mysteries at some point, you'll need a gadget similar to Batman's, one that has GPS technology and that can help you locate objects and people. The Stick and Find works with an app on your phone and supplies you with information as long as it's switched on. However, the utility Stick and Find has limitations, one of which is its foot range. Unlike Batman's all-seeing tool, it can't locate objects beyond a 150-foot range, which kind of sucks. But you can track and find basic things like your car keys, electronics, and luggage. It'll be hard for anyone to steal from you. The Stick and Find can locate over 20 items simultaneously and also features a virtual alarm that goes off if one of your things gets farther than the set range. I don't know if it can be used on cars, but you can get one and try it out. Also, just like you'll be alerted if an object leaves a selected range, you'll also be alerted if an object comes in a range of 300 feet. You're basically a low-budget detective. 5. Grapple Gun. The Grapple Gun, Batman's trusty tool for reaching high vantage points and navigating the cityscape. There's no doubt that any grappling gun made by some nerd on YouTube isn't half as dramatic as the ones we've seen Batsy use. But I'll tell you about one made by someone who wanted to try his luck. Compared to the others I've seen that failed hopelessly, this one isn't that bad. So about 3 years ago, a particular YouTuber who goes by the name JT made a Batman-inspired grappling hook with a CO2-powered blasting mechanism and 10,000 W motor. Even though it puts a lot of strain on the wearer's arm and wrist, JT's grappling gun doesn't just lift you a couple of feet above the ground, but can also drop you safely. It has a control in the form of a wheel that can help you change direction while you're in the air. It took him over a year to complete this, so you shouldn't be surprised by how far he went. In real life, there are grappling hook devices used in rock climbing and rescue operations, and they don't shoot quite as well. So it's a pretty neat device. But unfortunately, you can't jump from building to building with it. You might die. 6. GoMotion Waist Light. You can't move around at night without a light source. That would be dangerous. So another gadget that's definitely making this list is the GoMotion Waist Light. In the comics and movies, Batman often uses a built-in light source to navigate dark and creepy places. The GoMotion Waist Light, in a similar fashion, has a powerful LED light that's almost blinding. In everyday life, it's mostly used for outdoor activities like mountaineering, fishing, camping, and a ton of other stuff. It's just so efficient since you can easily strap it to your waist and use it while you work and play. 7. Pocket Grappling Hook. Last on our list is the Pocket Grappling Hook. Batman frequently relies on his trusty grappling hook to make daring escapes or reach elevated spots. In reality, we actually have grappling hooks that are commonly used by hikers and adventurers. It's not a rare item and can be found on sale on different sites. The one I'll tell you about is made from tough iron, titanium, and is available on Amazon. This handy piece of equipment is foldable and quite portable. As we've mentioned, it can fit into your pocket. It might not be much compared to other tools like the Bodyguard stun glove, but it can sometimes come in handy. For example, let's assume you're trying to retrieve something of yours that fell into a dangerous body of water. You just need to tie a rope long enough at the end of the hook and let it down. Other uses of the grappling hook include tearing down phone lines and breaking through windows. It almost sounds like something a criminal would use. And that concludes today's show and tell of real-life Batman gadgets that prove some die-hard fan out there might be closer to becoming the Dark Knight than we thought. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. What other superhero gadgets would you like us to explore in future episodes? Let us know.